Hey guys, how's it going today? This is a review for the Segway Navimow robot lawnmower. I've been running this Navimow robotic mower for about a month now, and every single time I tap start, I'm more impressed than the last. When I first pulled it out of the box, I knew it promised a lot. After 4 weeks of daily operation, I can confidently say it delivers on every one of those promises. Right away, I downloaded the Navimow app and began mapping my property. The app supports up to a quarter acre divided into multiple mowing regions. My yard covers about 2/3 of that limit, so there was plenty of headroom for experimentation. Mapping wasn't perfect on the first go. I redrew, adjusted, and reconfigured 3 times before I felt comfortable. Once I understood how the mower interprets each boundary and region, every tweak became fast and intuitive. Borders are my first secret weapon. Solid lines mark do not cross zones, essential around a concrete rainspout trough, and along an exposed tree root that loves to catch rear wheels. Dotted lines signal a little overshoe is okay, which I use at the driveway edge and on both sides of my front sidewalk. The mower glides right up to those edges, catching every blade of grass without risking a wheel snag. One region in my backyard presented a special challenge: deep grooves in the soil where old roots decomposed. When the mower's rows ran parallel to those ruts, its nose would dig in and refuse to budge. By editing that region in the app to forbid that particular row orientation, I taught it to cross the grooves at an angle. No more stuck sessions, no more rescues. I knew I'd be pushing 2 big limits: steep slopes and heavy tree cover. When drawing my map, I simply excluded the steepest inclines, maybe 5 minutes of manual trimming every few weeks, but nothing that outweighs the convenience I gain. For dense tree canopy, I mounted the GPS receiver on a pole beside my garage where it sees a sliver of sky. Amazingly, that tiny sky window is enough to navigate the entire yard. Signal fluctuates. There are times the app shows meh signal, and the mower won't begin a new task until it jumps to good. I've learned patience is easier than rooftop antenna installation. To keep things consistently tidy, I set a 3-day cycle: front yard on day 1, backyard on day 2, rest on day 3, then repeat. That routine gives me 2 full runs per week, plenty to prevent overgrowth, lots of clover left for the bunnies, and a lawn that always looks like it's been walked on by a pro. Editing map regions has its quirks. If 2 areas overlap, the app attempts to merge them automatically. So, I work carefully and save often. Exiting without saving restores the last successful version, which has saved me from accidental redraws. When splitting my backyard, I used dotted borders on both halves and kept the lines just shy of touching. The result? 2 distinct regions that mow seamlessly as one, with 0 visible seam on the grass. When I need to add or remove territory, the app offers 2 shape options, labeled A or B, highlighted in blue. I pick the one that matches my vision and choose solid or dotted edge treatment right there. It's a simple but powerful way to refine the mower's path based on real mowing results. Navimow also supports do not enter exclusion zones for things like flower beds or fragile garden areas. In my yard, I skip drawing tree circumference zones and rely on the mower's obstacle detection instead. It's intelligent enough to remember where it got stuck on a gnarly root and approach from a safe angle next time. Watching it learn those spots has been one of my favorite surprises. Of course, there are moments when it really does need rescuing. If it can't free itself, the app alerts me. I hit stop, then OK mow or OK home in quick succession on the mower's control panel, and it resumes without skipping a beat. Occasionally, the battery drains before it reaches the charging pad, so I'll pick it up and place it back on dock. But usually, if there's enough juice, it finds its way home. Throughout this month, I've watched my lawn transform. From the first time it tackled my front yard, missed corners and all, to today, where it returns again to catch every little patch it skipped before. The app's real-time map shows exactly where it's been and where it still needs to go, down to the square inch. Summers here are brutally hot and humid, so having Navimow handle the heavy lifting is a lifesaver. It cost me less than a season of professional mowing or hiring neighborhood help, and it's become a talking point with every neighbor who passes by. For added security, you can install the optional 4G anti-theft module or tuck in an AirTag. Without its charging base and GPS boundaries, a stolen mower is essentially unusable. All told, every feature, from precise mapping and boundary tweaking to self-learning obstacle avoidance, has impressed me. My yard has never looked better, and I've never had more free time during peak mowing season. I'm excited to see how Navimow keeps evolving with app updates and new tips I'll discover along the way. If there's one thing I've learned this month, it's that a little upfront mapping effort pays back in spades. Free weekends, picture-perfect grass, and the satisfaction of knowing every inch of my lawn is in expert hands, even when I'm sitting indoors.